welcome to a brand new episode of Beating Faces. I am April, aka the Brooklyn Wolf of Makeup. I hope you guys are having a great day, a good week. Remember, please, to wear a mask and especially to wash your ass. That's right, you see my boy Ray Ramundo rocking the hashtag wash your ass shirt. Ray, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm doing good. I'm good. It's been a while since I've done something like this, so I'm trying to see if I still remember how to do it. Jeez,
It takes a while. Guys, if you are new to my channel, hello. My name is April, and this is Beating Faces, your #1 makeup / wrestling variety show YouTube channel. You're not gonna find another channel that talks about wrestling and doing makeup. And my special guest is Ray Ramundo. He is the reason why I kind of started this channel. One of the reasons pulled me away from my old podcast. Shout out to the Yup, I Like Wrestling podcast.
You're just trying to get me all the heat with Yep now. It's like, oh, so he's the reason you left. F that guy.
Okay, so let me rephrase it. He is one of the few people who have opened my eyes to starting my YouTube channel. Yo, we're gonna be all over the fucking place because I don't know what the hell's going on. Ray, tell the people about yourself. Yeah.
Well then, so what can I say? Well, former wrestling student. I've trained to be a wrestler. I've gotten the chance to not only be in the ring, but also learn creative. So still a student of the game though, taking a little bit of a hiatus, but I still do wrestling content. So I do Twitch, I do YouTube as well. So if you guys want to follow, Ray_Ramundo.
Yes, I will leave all his stuff in the description box down below. I just want to, since this is a makeup wrestling YouTube, yes, I did a Valentine's Day look. Ray, you know the title of my show, so why did you not beat your face?
I'm the hair guy. I don't do makeup.
All right, well, at least you got something done. But yeah, I got this Valentine's Day look, even though this is after Valentine's Day. But if you love yourself, Valentine's Day is every day when you love yourself. So yeah, I wanted to bring you on because you gave me the idea of creating my first dream pay-per-view, which I gotta say I had a lot of fun doing. I did a fantasy pay-per-view. I did a video on it, so make sure you check that out. It was really fun. And for some strange reason, we've been watching a lot of intergendered wrestling, and it's like, you know what? What if WWE in another universe, to let you people know, because you WWE people like, that's not gonna happen. I know what you're talking about.
No, it is true though. Before people start like complaining about it, hey, before like 2007, this could have been possible. But again, it's a dream card. Let's just say WWE was more indie style. That's what this card is gonna be.
But this roster right now, I gotta say I can't complain, and I am talking about Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. And NXT right now, their women's division, I am just so in love with it. I was like, what if they fought some guys? I was like, you know what? So I hit up Ray. I was like, you think this could be a thing, just for YouTube? And he was like, yeah, why not? Everyone likes fantasy bookings. I know there's not a lot of people who are fans of intergendered wrestling. Intergendered wrestling is what I enjoy, and Ray, you're a fan of it too. So what is it about intergendered wrestling? Oh, okay, you made a face, so I don't know if that's a back and forth.
I was gonna say I definitely am a fan of it because I look at it as this, especially as someone that's been trained. We're all trained in the same place. Everyone has to go through the same style of wrestling. No matter if you're male, female, you go through the same style. You're not getting treated any different because, oh, she's a female, she's going to get it later. No. If you want to be in this business, you're paying your dues the same way. So a lot of them can take a beating and keep it going. And that's why with these kind of matches, it's like, hey, we're all taught that way. I've told April so many times of stories of training. I've felt weird having to do it, but it happens. You got to take moves and do moves to someone else, and it keeps going. So these matches that we came up with today, it would be pretty cool because a lot of these girls can fight.
Yes, they can. And I've always been a fan of intergender wrestling. Well, my time of enjoying wrestling, because I was always in and out since I was a kid. And I gotta say, one of my favorite female wrestlers is Shayna. Always has been, always will be. And one thing about her, she wasn't afraid to go in the ring and kick some ass. And I've always loved seeing her in the ring, especially when she fought dudes. And honestly, if she was alive today, God rest her soul, I would have loved to see her, be into more intergendered wrestling. There was a video I saw on Facebook that she was in New Japan at one point and she fought a dude. And I forgot who that was. But oh my God, guys.
I can't remember the dude's name. I can't remember I was trying to think about it. But yeah, she definitely had a killer run in Japan.
Yo,
like,
I
she
didn't
did a lot
know
of great stuff in Japan.
That made me love her even more.
Oh yeah, she had a lot of matches. Because remember, this is the thing with Japanese wrestling. It's not as sexist, but it's very taboo for women's wrestling to be mixed in. So she basically fought a lot of guys because at that time there was no Stardom, there was no women's company per se. So definitely when she transitioned over, she was fighting guys and they weren't taking it lightly on her either.
They fucked each other up. Like, even though it was that one match I saw, I don't know who it was. I'm going to leave it in the description box down below. I did find it on Facebook, but I don't know if it's on the New Japan Network, but I will find it and I will let you guys know because, yo, the shit that she was doing in that one match I saw, way hard hitting than anything that she's done in WWE. So, with that being said, we need to talk about some of our fantasy matches. And Ray, if you were to book a pay-per-view, what would be your pre-show on your card?
Okay, so this is hard because it's funny. Once we started talking about it, I was like, okay, boom, this match, this match, this match, this match. I'm like, okay, now I got to put it in order. And it's a hard-hitting one to start it. But my pre-show would be Ricochet versus Ember Moon.
Why did I not think about those two? I was thinking about Ember Moon, and at one point I was like, maybe we'll Ricochet, but I'm not quite sure. Why did you put these two together?
I thought those two just because this match, I would call it like the best of all around wrestling. Like when you think about it, Ricochet does so many different styles in that ring. And when you want to match that, if you want to do like a female counterpart, Ember's that girl. Because she's showcased, like even this past weekend at NXT, she killed it in that open. That's why I was like, you know what? Perfect opener right there. This will set the tone for the rest of the pay-per-view, and Ember and Ricochet could kill it.
You know, I'm here for it. And like I said, I was thinking about it, but I really couldn't think, why would I put them together? Give me it. I want it. Hopefully one day, even though it's never going to happen. I don't know. Ray, you do have a gaming channel, so you could probably book our shows. If you
I did the first one. I did the first one on my channel, so.
Yeah, but this is an intergendered pay-per-view. Not just
okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to work around it to work. I'll make it work.
Okay, so when I was creating my card, I didn't think about the order. I was just thinking about people, and I'm going to be that generic basic bitch. You know, not only do I love watching intergendered wrestling, but I love seeing matches in between couples. I'm going to book my pre-show to be Keith Lee versus Mia Yim. Congratulations to you two. You guys are engaged. So happy for you guys. They actually had intergendered matches while they were in the indies, and I just love seeing, you know, like you got the monster versus the, you know, the small competitor, especially since Mia is way smaller than Keith Lee. But homie was dropping like bombs on her. Like he wasn't easy on her. I just love them together. I really loved their chemistry. I think their match it is on YouTube. I will leave it in the description box down below as well because they did have a really good match if you are into intergendered wrestling. But I just want to see it again. Like, I love seeing couples, you know, they have that chemistry. And like Ray said, when you're a wrestler, you're trained same way. There's no excuses for women.
But Mia was known for wrestling a lot of dudes and like going in. She's a New Yorker too, so it's like you expect it. Like she's
from California. She's a California girl.
Is she?
I think so.
Could have sworn she's a New Yorker. We're gonna fact check that afterward. She did grow up in our area, so it's not fully false, but okay.
Who's next on your card?
My next, oh man, this is, again, it was hard. It's hard from one fast-paced match, I'm going to go into more of a technical with Kushida versus Dakota Kai. Kushida has been it's been on a tear right now, man. Like on NXT, if you've been watching what Kushida's been doing, you've seen how technical he can go, how hard-hitting he can go. And I feel like Dakota Kai can match him. Like Dakota's very graspy in that ring. She knows how to move around, knows how to use her body to get around stuff. I feel like it would be the perfect match made in heaven right there.
I haven't even thought about that. And I see his card and I'm so jealous. Like I was thinking about it as if this ever happened.
Yeah.
I thought about some easy but hard-hitting matches that people can go over with. And I have become such a fan of Kushida since he joined NXT. As if we're going to talk about the last takeover, that match he had with Johnny Gargano. Oh my fucking God. I haven't
That
seen
match
a
was
match like
insane.
that on there. I haven't seen a match like that on NXT in a while.
Yeah.
Like, if you could think of what was the last match that was like that technical, if I have to think about it, I think it has to be the grappling match that Kushida had. Like, what was it? Was it Timothy Thatcher? I forgot who he fought, but it was a submission match that he had months ago.
No, and this match, like I told you, like personally, that match definitely made me realize, yeah, I love wrestling, because that's a match that you just watch and it's like, if you're really not a fan of this, you're not going to enjoy it. But if you like wrestling and you really enjoy it, that match it's a masterpiece. Like,
that is true. And Dakota Kai, she's been I'm so glad that she's finally, getting her way, because, she's joined NXT. That girl, how many times she's been injured? How many times has she messed up her knees? So many times, to the point where
it doesn't help with her finish. Like, she does that backstabber. Like, you're messing up your knees.
That backstabber's cool. I was messaging you. I was like, I like that version, because I was like, maybe it's a different version of Canadian Destroyer. Like, no, that's another version of backstabber. I don't know wrestling moves. You're the guy talking. I was like, yo, that's so cool. But again, her knees. And she's so young, too. So, Dakota, cut the shit. You and your friend Tegan, because y'all both are amazing, but y'all keep breaking your knees. Just stop. Just stop. So, for my next match, I had to add at least one of my wrestling husbands, and I really wanted to see a teacher versus student match, so I had to put Finn Balor versus Becky Lynch. I mean, hello, but I don't want this to be like a WWE match. I want it to be like a, like strong style, the shit that they do in the UK, because Becky, when she was coming up, beast, like even more of a beast now. Like back then, if you guys seen her shit when she was in the indies, was beast. And Finn Balor trained her. He's one of her trainers, and you guys have obviously see Finn. So I feel like this would be a match I'll kind of be scared for Becky, because Finn don't play that shit, but Becky don't either.
I feel like she could be able to take the beating. Like, she'll be able to take that fight and then like dish it back at him. Like, Becky's a fighter. There's a reason they call her the man. Like, she could take that fight.
This is one match I will definitely book. I love these two to death, and fuck it, I want some British strong style. Like what's up?
Oh, damn. This would definitely be a British strong style matchup. Like, Finn and Becky would go at it. Like, if you guys want to see Becky at her most ruthless, watch her stuff in Shine. Watch her stuff when it was her, Paige, and Paige's mom, Soraya Knight. Watch that stuff and watch how there's no restrictions there. That's a lot more rugged style. That's the type of Becky I know April wants in this match.
Hopefully one day we'll have this. I don't care. I'm just giving it. I just want it. I don't care where we see it. Ray, who will be next on your card?
Okay. From there, I'm going to give this would technically be more of like the main event style matchup, but hey, we got to give something early on the card. So I decided to put two powerhouses going at it. Because again, she impressed me on NXT this weekend, so I was like, I got to put her on. Raquel Gonzalez taking on Drew McIntyre.
Now that's a monster match. That's a big woman too.
Yeah, she has size. Like for the women's roster at NXT, like she has some size. So I was like, I can't just give her a normal opponent. You got to give her someone that's gonna match that stat. And Drew, he's right there. There, I feel like she might be maybe like an inch or two shorter than Drew.
Wait, how tall is Drew?
Drew, I believe, is 6'1".
That's it? I'm only thinking he's like 6'3", 6'4".
See, on Google it's saying 6'5". I don't think so. Because I've been around Drew and he's not that tall.
Well, look at you just name dropping.
Talked about this a little while ago. I've been trained. This is what you love to say. Oh, Ray's trained. It's okay.
Yeah, Ray's
I get beat up all the
time.
time.
Around a good amount of my husbands, so I'm already jealous on that end. And he's been around another one. I'm over it.
But yeah, that match would definitely be good though. That match would be good. Drew and Raquel could definitely go at it. That's going to be a fight. It's funny. Out of all these, this is the only one that I thought about that's like, I can see Raquel going over.
Oh, yeah.
I think she could outpower Drew for a bit. Because his whole setup is get to that Claymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Raquel would let him kick. Like, she's not going to let him kick her. Like, she's going to be able to move around enough to outpower Drew somewhere. So that would be a good match.
I'm here for it, and I love my monster matches, so I don't think I really watched a lot of monster matches, between the male and the female, besides the stuff that I've seen, like, from China.
Yeah, there's not many, because I think that's the thing, too. Not many women wrestlers have that mass or that size that it's like, oh, okay, that they can match up like size-wise. And that's not to disregard women's wrestling. Again, love women's wrestling, but again, there's that aspect that they look at it. That's like, okay, the typical look for women's wrestler. There's a lot of women that are big like that though. Alpha female in Germany, like we just said, Raquel Gonzalez, China, may she rest in peace. Like, again, it's out there. So,
well, I'm gonna need more big women in wrestling because as much as I love the females that we have in all these promotions, they're so tiny and I get nervous. Like, I want to see a big woman legitimately beat the shit out of a dude. I'm just saying, but I like this. Like I said, this card was pretty good. It was pretty good. So for my next one, I gotta say, this will probably be a powerhouse as well. This one was my last one because for some reason I needed Randy Orton. I mean, what is it? What is an intergendered pay-per-view without Randy Orton RKOing a female? And I had to think. I thought about maybe Alexa Bliss, but she already got it. Maybe Nia, no, because Nia's kind of on my shit list right now. But this woman is not on the main roster yet. She's getting there. And not only did she dominate NXT UK, but she did dominate a bit on NXT. I'm still mad about how the treatment that she got, but it's okay. That's another. I'll leave that for the Red episode. But I am booking this match with Randy Orton and Rhea Ripley. I have been loving this girl since the Mae Young Classic. She has come so far. I think it's been about 2 years. And I feel like this would be a really good matchup because even though Randy hits hard, Rhea hits harder. This would be a match where it's like, yo, Randy's actually about to kill this girl. No. And like we've seen Randy done a lot of shit to females since he's been in the WWE, but I feel like this will be a really good monster match, and I'm hoping and praying that, first of all, I know Rhea is going to be going to the main roster. She's needed on Raw. Randy's on Raw. So they're going to have an interaction one way or another. I'm not saying I'm going to get the match, but it's a possible RKO, depending on the storyline, if I was booking it. What's your next one, Ray?
Oh, man. Okay. This one, I kind of booked just for the fact that I know she's idolized this dude. And it's like, they're both in the WWE right now. Why not? Jeff Hardy versus Bayley.
That'd be cute.
Like, I feel like this would be cool just to see, like, Bayley, she's showing how much she loves the Hardys. She grew up on the Hardys. She literally still has the picture of her, like, as a kid and then to meet them years later. So I feel like she studied Jeff. She definitely has seen Jeff and his style change. And I feel like she would be able to be that person to maybe ground Jeff Hardy. Like, she may be able to ground him there, and it would be an interesting matchup to see what Jeff would do in a ring against a female, because I don't think Jeff's had intergender matches like that. So I would love to see how Jeff's going to change up his style in there. Again, he's the charismatic enigma, so you never know what he'll do, but it'd be interesting to see.
No, I'm kind of here for it. Bayley's been on a good run for about like over a year now. And I've definitely seen a lot of improvements since she's been in NXT. Even with this with her heel turn, I'm loving the new character. So who knows? And I would like to see Jeff Hardy bring out the Willow character in this as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. We keep hearing that rumor. It's like, when is it coming though? We need that Willow.
It'll come one day. That's one thing we can say about WWE. They could be, they could be what they are, but when it comes to surprises, it could be a big hit or a big miss. And for this, I really hope it is a big hit because we haven't seen that character since he was in Impact, right?
Yeah. The last time was in Impact. So, but we don't mention the ROH attempt.
We're not going to do that here. It's all about positivity over here. So for my next match, I'm going to be the basic bitch again and put another loving couple, but I feel like this would be a really, really good technical match, especially since Homegirl has improved so much, and it will be Johnny Gargano versus Candice LeRae. Ever since I found out she used to be a big intergendered, wrestler in PWG, I needed to see herself. And they also had a match in PWG. Yep. And I loved it. But these two have improved so much. Like, Johnny Gargano has put on some sick matches since he's been in NXT. And how long has he been in NXT?
Yeah, I want to say like 4 years he's been in NXT. And that's, I think, like, to not break the fourth wall here, but it's like, it's by his choice. He likes that NXT style. And I feel like it doesn't hurt him. He's definitely just gotten better every year. Like we said, he had a killer match with Kushida. He's still in that feud right now with Dexter Lumis. Like Gargano is doing great things, and him and Candice are definitely gonna put on a hell of a contest because both have grown since PWG.
Yeah, and again, PWG. I'm so jealous that I wasn't into wrestling like 6 or 7 years ago, especially indie wrestling, because PWG at that point was so hot. Like between like the crowds, their roster, like a lot of their old roster are WWE guys, and they've done a lot of crazy shit. And Candice LeRae was one of those. I think she was their only women's champion there. Because I know she was tag teams with We Don't Talk About Him, but I know
I was gonna say
with her tag partner.
Yeah, she was the only female PWG champion.
See, look at that.
I think she was the only female competitor PWG ever used. Yeah.
If I think about it.
Yeah, she was the only one, and she did a lot because not only with her and Redacted, but as a singles competitor as well, she did a lot of stuff there. And again, matches with Johnny, matches with Roderick Strong. If you guys can watch, there's a match with her against the Young Bucks.
She got fucked up. Like, Matt super kicked her in the face with a sneaker that had thumbtacks on the bottom. And at this point, homegirl was leaking. But you can see her. She was putting up a sick fight. She was leaking blood, but she was doing dives. She was doing super kicks. Like, she was so beast. And like I said, she has improved so much. Yeah. I really hate that NXT hasn't put her on the map to be champion. I mean, I feel like they've had, but they've always dropped the ball on her. And hopefully we can see that now. You know, she put on a dope match she had a tag match on Wednesday between Shotzi and Ember, and I think she was tagging with Ida Hartwell. I'm pretty sure I'm saying her name wrong, but they've been tagging for some time. And the match that she's had, she's been good on the technical side, and Johnny Gargano is that dude of technical, so I feel like this will be a really good technical match, and yeah, I'm here for it.
I feel like April's just going to book all the couples just so we see those marital fights.
I love it because, honestly, if I was a wrestler, and which will never happen because y'all fucking crazy, and I met my husband, who is also a wrestler, I'm gonna want to have a match with him. You know, like, let's see what you got. Like, it's about that competitiveness and also that chemistry that you have personally and in the ring. I mean,
also, she just wants a legal way to beat his ass.
I could beat a dude's ass legally, not even being in a ring, and just saying it was his fault. He put me there.
So
right, who's next on your card?
We're getting down to like the semi-mains and all that. So next one, this one has a little bit of like a family feud. This girl, she's second generation star. You know her father so well. 16-time world champion, 2-time Hall of Famer. The Flairs are known in wrestling. You can't talk about wrestling and not talk about the Flairs. So I had to put Charlotte in there, but I'm not gonna be corny and put her against her father. Let's put her against someone that knows Rick, has had that history with Rick. Someone who, again, just back in the WWE now, the rated R superstar Edge. A guy who's known to be the ultimate opportunist, who doesn't care who he's going to do to get a win. Like, boom, have him against one of the toughest women out there. Charlotte and Edge, I feel like, would kill it.
I really gotta think about that because I was so in and out of wrestling, so I wasn't watching Edge, you know, at his prime. You know, some homework that I gotta do, but you know, I'm kind of here for it.
Like Edge and Rick had some battles, like especially if you go back to like 2007. Around there. So definitely you could see that style. So definitely, hey, there's some family feud there. Charlotte comes back and tries to beat the shit out of Edge.
All right. You know what? I'm kind of here for it. And then Beth Phoenix could jump in and try to beat up Charlotte. And then Rick's old ass is gonna come in and everyone go fight. So fuck
there we go. There's the next pay-per-view. Part 2 is a intergender tag match. There you go.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. And you know what? I will be so here to see Beth like interact with Charlotte in the ring also. Like, be like, yo, that's my husband. She'll be like, yeah, well, your husband was fucking with my father, so what's up? You know, that's gonna be for the next one. You know, intergender people. And listen, this ain't gonna be like no mixed match challenge shit. Like these people are gonna fuck each other up. You know, I love the mixed match challenge. Nah. This ain't gonna be. This is a WWE universe.
I was gonna say we fight here. We don't
exactly like taking it into NXT. You know, because you know, but I'm talking about like old NXT. You know, these fuck each other up. Not I mean, now NXT is good, but, you know, like around, let's say maybe like 2016, 2017.
Okay. I was going to say, when you were saying old NXT, I'm like, wait, the competition?
No, like, no. No, but like, okay, I guess, you know, midday NXT. I don't fucking know.
I had to
Old
make the
NXT
joke.
from a couple years ago.
I'm sorry. Because I was like, wait, the Nexus?
So for my next match, I want this to be a fun one,
Okay.
but also these two have history, and I've been wanting to see this ever since I found out this girl idolized this man, and you can see it in her wrestling style, and I'm talking about Io Shirai versus Rey Mysterio.
Ooh, okay.
Rey, enough said about the dude. He's literally been everywhere. The man is about to be in his 50s and he's still jumping off shit, doing what the hell he wants to do. He doesn't care. And then we have Io Shirai. If you guys did not watch Lucha Underground, oh my god, bruh. She was such a beast. She's still a beast now. And when I found out that, you know, Rey Mysterio was one of her favorite wrestlers and one of the few wrestlers that got her into wrestling, that have that lucha style, I was like, you know what? I am so here for it. And I love seeing, you know, Japanese women, you know, you use that lucha style. She has a 619 in her moveset. So I feel like this would be really fun. This shit's gonna be fast as hell. They're gonna be running all over the place. They're gonna be jumping all over the place. And I feel like this would be, you know, a really fun match. And these two have been in the game for so long. And like I said, Rey is still doing what the fuck he gotta do. I think at this point he doesn't care if he gets injured because he's still wrestling how he used to. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, he's definitely, I'll say
He's back down a little bit.
Yeah, because he's wrestling smarter. That's it. He's wrestling a lot smarter, but he's still going as fast as ever. He's doing to his pace, and hey, he's the reason I got into wrestling. So I can imagine he's made that same thing for a lot of people. And Io is one of those that idolized. You could see it in the style. And when she told me about this match, I was like, oh, this is perfect. This would be a perfect type matchup. This would definitely, the crowd would be on their feet.
Oh yeah,
because it's gonna be spot after spot after spot, like. Jeez, I would hate to follow this match.
Yeah.
Like, if you're on this card, like...
I thought about making this my main event, but I thought about my first main event, and if you guys remember from my first pay-per-view, I'm pretty sure Murder was involved, so I'm pretty sure Murder's going to be involved in this one as well.
Yeah, it was like an Inferno-style match in your first...
Listen, I want to watch wrestling. Wrestling's supposed to be entertaining. So
I feel like April got so many, like, things from Lucha Underground that I was like... We want murder in our wrestling.
Yo, guys, it's on Tubi. And I've been catching up, and I'm like, yo, why is this not still a thing? But it's okay, because we have so much wrestling right now, so I don't need... I mean, we're going to obviously get another NXT show and then another Dynamite show. You know what? Go on to your next match, because it's too much.
That's going to be another rant. Too much wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're down to the final two here. My semi-main event, I had to put 2 5-tool players. In wrestling, if you're a 5-tool player, you're someone who can do just basically everything. You're good on that mic, you're good in that ring, you sell your character, you're that, like, the crowd is either going to really love you or really hate you, because that's how good you are. So, for the male side, right now, I don't know what he is. I don't know if he's a member of the Undisputed Era. I don't know if he's a lone wolf. I don't know what this guy's doing.
He's fucking jealous because he was never a Bullet Club member. So him and his super
he was a member.
To go away. No, I mean leader. My bad. He was jealous. He was never a leader. So him and his super clique could go the fuck away. Sorry, go ahead.
but yes, that guy, Adam Cole, baby, taking on the EST herself, Bianca Belair. Like, this right here, again, 2 5-tool players in professional wrestling. Bianca has showcased herself so much this past year. Like, again, she's on that road to WrestleMania. Adam Cole, there's not much you could say and not say about Adam Cole. Like, the dude is a killer in there. Like, his run in the Indies has been insane. In PWG and ROH and New Japan. Like April said, he was a member of the Bullet Club. Never a leader, but hey, he did a lot. But yes, Adam Cole versus Bianca. I thought this would be perfect to just see who's going to be able to outdo the other. Because that's what it's going to be. It's basically going to be who's going to make that first mistake that's going to cost them that.
Beat him with her hair. Fuck him up with her hair. She has it. Use it.
Touche.
And you know, Adam Cole, he likes to have his little like silly moments in like matches and stuff. So she just gotta do one thing, just fuck him up with it. Just fuck him up with her hair. Like, I know that shit hurt. Look what happened to Reginald like 2 weeks ago. She fucked him up.
Only thing I'm scared though is that Adam Cole would still give her that last knee to the head.
I kind of see him if he wanted to do the Panama Sunrise and wrap her hair around his leg or wrap his arm.
Yeah,
I'm going so beast.
The sad part is that I'm seeing it. Like I'm like, hold on.
Or he could probably get ready for it, and then she doesn't maneuver and just like choke him out with her hair. I just want her to be. Don't get me wrong, I love Bianca Belair.
I feel like this is gonna be the one part you clip and just tag Bianca. Like, can you just beat Adam Cole with your hair?
Yeah, because I'm so mad at him. I'm so mad. Like, dude, you're just jealous because you was never a Bullet Club leader. It's okay. You were a fake one at ROH. That's fine. But you're just mad. But anyways,
I still like you, Adam Cole. Babe.
I like you too. You're the only wrestler my 8-year-old great niece knows. But fuck you. I'm mad. Ray knows that I get mad at wrestlers. You saw my last video. I was so mad at Kyle O'Reilly. Like, I don't care if Finn started it. But he's okay now because they tag team. I think they're gonna be friends. Hopefully.
No, they're about to have a killer match at
Let me live my life. I just don't want none of my husbands to get hurt. I don't want no one to get hurt. But I want them to fuck each other up. Don't question my logic.
I'm just
So my next match, I needed another strong style match, and we already know how fun but intense these two are as wrestlers, and I'm talking about Shinsuke Nakamura versus Asuka. Now, I don't want this Asuka. I want Kana. I want this to be like a Japanese match, like no ring, like on the mat, and them just fucking each other up, like Shinsuke. But I don't want this Shinsuke. I want New Japan Shinsuke. I don't want no WWE Shinsuke. But these two will put on such an insane match. I have become a fan of New Japan for about almost a little over a year now, and I've been watching a lot of old Shinsuke stuff and been watching some old Asuka stuff. But yo, these two will fuck each other up. Like, when you're gonna see the knee, what's his finisher? I forgot the
Kinshasa.
Yo, he will do that shit so hard. You will see her neck just like almost break.
Yeah, he's not going to hit the Kinshasa. He's going to hit a Bomaye. He's going to hit like he used to in Japan. That wasn't even... In WWE, he does it to the front. It's a lot safer.
Yeah.
He's going to hit it right in the back of the fucking head. And if you guys want to see... Like, again, if you're a fan of intergender wrestling, watch Kana versus Minoru Suzuki.
That man's fucking crazy.
Like, they call him Murder Grandpa for a reason. Minoru Suzuki beat the ever-living shit out of Kana. That's the type of match April wants. She wants that fight. And if Shinsuke could go back to that old King of Strong style ways, whoo, that would be a match.
I feel bad because like all our matches, they all could be potential main event matches, especially this one. Like I feel like I have 3 main event matches, and I just have to choose what did I want as my main event.
Yeah. Because
I don't want no matches where you're gonna have downtime. Like I want to, everyone to be a hit after hit after hit.
Yeah. And I think that was our difference with our cards. Definitely when you booked yours, every single one's a main. Every single one of your matches was a main.
This is why I don't book wrestling matches. This is why I'm not a booker. Because I'm gonna want every freaking match to be like, oh my god, and I want you to leave tired because of like I don't have a favorite. Like, wow. So
yeah. It's funny. That was our difference. Like, that was our difference.
This was great. Not so much. Like, no, I want everyone in this pay-per-view to be at their A game.
Yeah.
Because all of the wrestlers that we chose, yours, mine, they are just so fantastic wrestlers. And, because of the climate we live in, WWE does have to kind of downplay it. Not just because, it's PG TV and stuff, but for their safety as well. But I just want to see these guys just fuck each other up. Because I've seen all these wrestlers at their best. Yeah. And I want to fight each other at their best. And I feel like this match, like I said, this could have been a main. But nah, my main event, someone's going to die.
No, that main is... I know what's left, and that main is insane. And we'll say this, it's funny, though. Because her card, again, like I said, main event level every single match. When I sent her my card, she was like, why didn't I think of that? I'm like, your card is great, though.
I know, but like
it's all
you have an actual pay-per-view. Like, these are just matches I want to see.
Yeah, but I format it. Remember, I do Universe, so I formatted it like, okay, this goes here, there. Like, but again, let's get to it now because these main events. Geez.
Yeah, now I'm on my.
Here we go.
My main event. Yeah. What's your next one? Or your second to last, I think.
My semi-main is going to be, for this, I don't want just the normal NXT champion. I don't want just Finn. I want the Demon to come out in this match. Because he's going in a fight, not with just anybody. But we're bringing her back from April's card. She's coming for mine. She's the semi-main. Mia Yim versus the Demon. Because this is a fight.
He gonna fuck her up though.
I think Mia will be all right. Like,
she
again,
has to be the first one to destroy the Demon. No, the Demon never loses. And I'm sorry, I love Mia, but she will not be the one to defeat the Demon. I'm sorry.
Maybe she needs a little reckoning.
What? I can actually. Okay, so then that's not her name. So it's Reckoning versus the Demon Finn Balor.
No. It's hold on. I have some spooky shit going on in the match. Because it's going to start with Finn and Mia. It's going to start with that. But Finn's going to need it because it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. Demon shows up. So then Mia's at a disadvantage. Like you said, no one's beat the Demon. So you get those Retribution weird light. You get Reckoning. From there, I don't know who wins because that's a fight.
To be honest, I know Mia Yim hasn't been on TV because, she's been sick. But I need more Reckoning. Like, as that character, she's only had a few matches, but I feel like, because her NXT character, she had, like, that hood character, and she did incorporate that hoodness in, her matches, but this one, I want to see, like, that Reckoning. I want to see that brutal side of her, so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of here for it. I'm just saying, I don't even want Reckoning, no one's going to do it. No. I'm in denial for that. So I love the match. I'm sorry, but Reckoning will lose.
That's my card. You can't book my card.
Well, I'm gonna be that person in the front. Boo, Reckoning, boo! I can't go against husband. Sorry.
April's already sounding like a booker. She's trying to politic for certain people. Oh jeez.
This is why I can't be in the rest. I watch too much wrestling. This is why this whole idea came up. And I can't book matches because it's just going to be hitters. And then I'm like, no, I don't like, you're not going to beat them because I like that person too much. So you're going to lose. You're going to take the L.
Oh,
you're going to get some hits in, but you're still going to take the L. So my semi-final match, and this is to please the people. I had to add these in because y'all miss him so much. And I figure, you know what? Why don't we just add the queen in there? And I'm talking about Charlotte Flair versus John Cena. Apparently, I mean, she's going to be fighting with herself, but hey, it's all good. But I put this one to be the people pleaser. Your people, you've been talking about how you love John Cena, you miss John Cena so much. Don't shake your head because this will please people. Then you have those who love their Charlottes. Well, I'm talking about the mega marks.
Because I was going to say, I don't know if they're really going to be pleased. Like, I would enjoy this because I'm a John Cena fan. But I feel like so many people hate him already. Like,
people love to hate him, though. That's their problem. They either love him, they hate him, or they love to hate him. Like, and one of the few reasons I booked this match is because I never really appreciated John Cena in the ring. He was always the gimmick. He was always playing the gimmick, and I always felt the gimmick was more over than his wrestling skills. But the dude was a really good wrestler. Like, he really was. And I don't know if he's ever going to come back. One day he will. But like I said, he was a really good wrestler. There were a lot of matches I enjoyed of his. And I'm not a Charlotte hater. I love her in the ring. I think she is fucking fantastic. Like you said, people might like it. People might hate it. I put this to please people because, you know what? Here's a spoiler. You're never satisfied. You're going to hear this match and be like, oh, why am I going to have this? But you're going to watch it and be like, okay, that was pretty good. Fuck the two people that were in there, but the match was going to be pretty good. So I guess I'm doing the people pleasing for the match and not the people.
Yeah, I would say it would be a hell of a match. No matter if people like the people in there or whatever.
You're still going to see it.
Yeah, it's still going to be good. It's still going to be good. And hey, thanks again for the follow, John. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, yeah, he followed me a long time ago. I was like, okay. I can't see you, though, but cool.
I think that's what it is. It's like he's just following people because it's like, you're never going to see me, though, but follow. Yeah. There you go.
And who is in your main event?
Okay, here we go. We've built this card up so much. It's time now. For this, all I'm going to say, I want that PWG style of a match. Like, this has to be a fight. This has to be guerrilla warfare. This has to be, like, no restrictions. Because my main is Kevin Owens versus Candice LeRae. I don't want, and the funny thing is, I don't even want Kevin Owens in there. I want Kevin Steen. I want that guy that you would hear the chant, kill Steen, kill. Kill Steen, kill. Like, I want the finish. I want a package power driver in this. That's how brutal this match can get. But it would be crazy.
You know, I'm here for it. Kevin Steen was a beast. I was watching a lot of his stuff when he was in ROH, and he didn't give a fuck. But Candice don't also give a fuck. So.
And they've wrestled in PWG. Like, again, Candice can take a beating, but she hits it right back.
I wish there was more PWG matches on YouTube, but they still. I guess all their stuff is still on DVD because you can't really find their stuff.
Yeah,
you can
all
find
their stuff
highlights of matches, but not full ones.
Yeah, I think I have a few PWG DVDs. I gotta find them and let you watch because you gotta see, like, they went at it. But again, this match would be insane. This is a perfect closer too because, again, no one's following this. This is like, we're gonna have to change the ring mat and everything. So yeah, Kevin Owens, Candice LeRae, just let them fight. But there you go. That's my main. How about yours, April? Which I know yours is gonna feature a death too, so it's like, we're just gonna have two bloody names.
Like, someone is going to die in this match, but you know what? I'm here for it. I really hope it doesn't happen, but I just want to see a good ass whipping. Like, homie's not gonna move. And my main event is going to be Tommaso Ciampa versus Shayna Baszler. First of all, Shayna Baszler scares the shit out of me. If I see her in the street, I'm gonna run away because that's a scary woman. And she's fucking beast. I'm not talking about main roster Shayna Baszler. I want NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler because I wasn't a big fan of hers. I really wasn't feeling it, but that bitch is crazy.
Yeah. And
Tommaso Ciampa, I see it's gonna be a death because I'm pretty sure she's gonna end up breaking his neck. And what's that clutch? I can't think of words today.
I think it's the coquina clutch.
Yeah, the coquina clutch. I think she's going to end up breaking his neck in that. But I feel like this would be a really, really intense match because people already know Ciampa don't play that shit. Even after his neck surgery, he's been wrestling smarter, as you would say, but he has been putting on some beast matches. And Shayna Baszler, she don't give a fuck. I feel like this will be a really great closer. I feel like this will be a really good, back-to-back, on the pins, but I'm sorry. Shayna's gonna fuck Tommaso up. I'm sorry, dude. I don't mean to put you in an early grave because I love you, but yeah, this match.
I don't know though. I don't know if Tommaso, you gotta watch Sicilian Psychopath, Tommaso Ciampa. There's a reason this dude was a killer on the indies, man. Tommaso, I think Shayna might need that grave before Tommaso does.
Well, someone's gonna die.
Tommaso, if they went at it, man, when she told me about this match, I was like, oh, this is a fight, again, gonna be technical, gonna be fucking hard-hitting, gonna be bloody.
I was talking to one of my other friends, and when I mentioned this match, he automatically said Tommaso's gonna die. And he would actually rather see, Shayna versus Daniel Bryan for the technical stuff, and I feel like that would be really good. But I want these two to beat the shit out of each other. I want the technicals to be on point. I want them to someone's gonna be bloody. Well, both of them gonna be bloody. I'm here for it. But yeah. So yeah, that was our intergendered card. I really enjoyed doing this. I'm really glad I was able to do this with you, Ray. I felt like if I would have just put these matches out there, it's okay, I'm gonna talk about it, but you are a fellow wrestling fan and you know good shit. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let me have you on and let's just exchange because okay, this is my card, but who would you book? And guys, let us know in the comments if you are fans of intergendered wrestling, if WWE ever put on an intergendered pay-per-view in another universe, who would you book? Who would you want to see? Because like I said before, their roster is just so good. And
we left out so many people. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's so many other options too. Many pairings, so many the options are on
They
this.
really are. And yeah, so I guess since Ray said it, we're going to do a future episode for another intergendered pay-per-view, but we're going to do intergender tag teams. And Again, that one is not going to be like the mixed match challenge where it's going to be women versus women. Everyone's going to fight each other.
Yep.
So I'm really excited to book that. I don't know when we're going to do it. Maybe just if I wake up and be like, Ray, let's just do this today. We're going to do that.
It'll come out when it comes out. Like, you'll just stay tuned. Follow her socials.
Yeah, so Ray, let the people know where they could find you, because not only you're on YouTube, but you're also on Twitch as well. And you did mention you do universe mode, so let the people know what's that whole situation.
Yeah, so like she said, again, if you want to follow me on YouTube, you can subscribe at Ray Ramundo. The Twitch universe mode is coming back. I've taken a little bit of a break and want to get that creative mental break. So I'll be back on Sunday. Sunday I'll be coming back. So it's going to be twitch.tv/Ray_Ramundo. So again, we do crazy style universe modes there. I've done AEW, I've done WWE, NXT. A little bit of a little spoiler here. Ring of Honor is coming to my universe. So that's gonna be coming soon. So maybe some of those matches we talked about could be coming up. Stay tuned.
Yes, Ray does put on some fun streams. He has put over husbands of mine many times. He's also buried husbands of mine many times. I tried to cancel his network many times, but he's not going anywhere. As long as my husbands win in his matches, then I have no problem. I should make Reckoning beat fucking the Demon. I'm not gonna talk to you for like a week. I'm not here for it. But yes, I will leave all of his socials in the description box down below. If you would like to know the makeup products I use to create this really cute look, I will put those in the description box as well. And yeah, let us know in the comments who would you book, or if you're not a fan of intergendered race wrestling and hate it, let me know as well. Because hey, you know, we like what we like. We are just here to talk about what we like, and if you like it, cool. If you don't, cool as well. Yeah, take care, wash your ass, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.
Peace.